Hey you, what up? Maryam here. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be testing out, reviewing, giving you my first impression and a wear test on a new product from MILANI. It's called the Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. This is a $12 product with 29% squalane. It's supposed to be good for your skin. It's supposed to give you this very radiant, natural looking, dewy skin finish that is on my skin right now. But of course, I'm gonna show you a wear test. I'm gonna see how it wears. And most importantly, I'm going to see how it compares to its luxury counterparts, the $40 ones. And from that point, I'll figure out whether we actually need this in our lives or not. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already. Notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesdays and Sundays videos. It's important. And now I'm ready to begin. MILANI Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. $12, but is it good? Alright, so here we have the MILANI Glow collection. Inside we have not only the 8 shades of the new skin tint, but we also have a glow gel cleanser and some glow drops. I'm thinking that for the sake of today's video, I'm not actually going to test those products out. I'm just going to solely focus on the skin tint. So now this product, again, comes in 8 shades. It is $11.99, aka $12. I want to compare it to those highly overpriced $40 skin tints or tinted moisturizers that we're all loving so much right now. Namely, I am talking about the NARS, the Bare Minerals, the Bobbi Brown, and also the Laura Mercier one that I don't love as much. Actually, I don't really love it at all. It made it to my fails in one of my Faves X Fails videos. But essentially with today's video, I want to see if this $12 product is as good as its luxury counterparts. I want to see how it wears. That is what you can expect in this video. The cool thing about this Glow Hydrating Skin Tint is that it comes with 29% squalane. Also has some electrolytes, some coconut water blend. It is water-based, ultra luminous skin tint, sheer to light coverage, melts into the skin for a naturally dewy glow. The thing that I'm most excited about is obviously the squalane. It's kind of known to be a powerhouse ingredient. It helps to lock in moisture and prevents hydration loss throughout the day. So before I even apply it to my face, I will say that the only thing it's missing is the SPF component. All its luxury counterparts actually have at least SPF 15, like the Bobbi Brown, or SPF 30, like the Bare Minerals and the NARS. So that's kind of my only caveat, my only concern with this product. I know it's the summertime and we want to be well protected, not just from the damaging sun rays, but also from pollution, also from things like environmental factors, you know? So anyway, without further ado, let's actually slap this onto my face. First, I want to test out these shades. I'm thinking I'm going to start with the shade 210 light to medium. Even though I did get some color in LA, I'm fresh off the plane, by the way. I just came back last night. And thank you guys, by the way, for all your support on my community board photo with me and the Swatch model in front of the PJ private jet. That was quite a trip. Anyway, I'm back now, came back last night, and here I am freshly filming for you guys. All right, shade 210. Honestly, looks like a really, really, really good match. Because like I said, even though I got some color on my body, I absolutely never tan my face, especially now that I'm using a lot of retinols and acids. So I'm thinking that 210 light to medium seems like a really good, solid match. I'm gonna test a couple more just to check, but I really love the undertone. It looks really right to me. All right, here we go, 250 medium. Ooh, 250 medium in my mirror looks a little bit more yellow olive as opposed to the light to medium, which looks more neutral, but it looks a little orange in my monitor, so perhaps this is a little too tan, but the match to my neck, pretty good. It's pretty on point. All right, we've got one more shade to test out, medium tan. I just want to see the undertone. Let's test that right here. Okay, so this is clearly too tan for me at the current moment. I think it might even be too rich for my neck and for my hands, but I will say that the undertones make me feel really good. They have a very good balance between yellow and olive and bronze, so it's not feeling too pinky and it's not feeling too orange. As off of a shade as this is, it still feels like if I were to be a tan, this wouldn't be that off. So I'm impressed with the undertones. Thumbnail FaceTime? I think so. $12, but is it worth it? Are we buying it or not? All right, so I'm thinking for today's video, I'm gonna go with 250 medium, although both light to medium and medium work for me. 250 I think was just looking a little bit closer to my current sun-kissed skin tone as opposed to my face. So that is what I'm gonna go for. So because there is no SPF, I am going to put on SPF. Right now on my table in front of me, I actually have my travel Zuka bag with all of my face products. So literally, I just plopped it from the suitcase onto the table right here. So I'm gonna grab the SPF that I was traveling with, which is JOSIE MARAN's Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. I usually go for my Murad SPF 50 moisturizer, especially because I've been using a lot of retinols and acids, but I took this to LA to test it out, and let me tell you, I am absolutely in love. This is such a great moisturizer and SPF. I'm just gonna slap a bunch onto my face. And here's the reason why I love it. At first when you apply it, it goes on white just like any SPF, but then it quickly absorbs and leaves you with the most beautiful, most luminous natural dew. Absolutely does not feel like an SPF. Feels more like a really luxurious but light moisturizer. I don't know, it just leaves the skin looking very healthy and very well balanced. So I tried it and I love it and I recommend it. All right, moving on. Gonna reach for my Essence Tinted Primer, as I always do. No news here. Gonna squeeze out a little bit just to my pore zones. Just kind of fill them in right here around the nose, chin area, a little bit in between the brows. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my brush. This one is from Lime Crime. All right, so now let's go for this MILANI Glow Skin Tint. What I like to do with squeezy tubes like this is kind of just squeeze it, like actually literally squeeze it, just to distribute the product and the pigment in there. Although this is set to be a sheer to light coverage, there is still color in the tube, so I want to make sure that I don't squeeze out anything that's unmixed, you know? So from there, I'm just gonna add some to my finger. I'm just gonna start out with this much, like a nice good squeeze. So right now it looks like it doesn't match at all, but because this is a skin tint, it should technically match. Right now the color is just a little too concentrated. All right, let's go for it. Oh, I think the shade is really, really beautiful. It's looking very right on me, and the product blends out really easily, very smoothly. The coverage is definitely very sheer, but it's definitely skin perfecting. I see a little bit of luminosity, but it's not metallic, it's not shimmery, it's not glittery by any means. There's no sorts of particles like that. It almost has a glassiness to it, almost serum-like. Cat hair? Oh! All right, let's blend out this forehead. Remainder on the nose. Damn, that looks really healthy and really, really radiant. Close-up time. I don't know about you, but that looks really good to me. Could I be impressed? I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But for now, I'm gonna add all my additional products as I always do, such as my concealer to cover up some of my spots here. Also for the under eye. For the under eye, I'm gonna go for my Fenty Bright Fix in the shade Melon. Maybe a little too bright, so I'm just gonna take whatever's remaining on the brush and kind of go over like so. A little bit of One Size translucent powder under the eye. This is a Dose of Colors shader brush. I'm gonna set the product around the nose as well. Straight out of my Zuka bag, PIXI on the Glow Blush. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you don't have this, go get it. This gives you the ultimate sorbet cheeks. Morphe M512 to blend it out. Yes. And now just to set everything, I'm not actually going for a powdery look. I still want to maintain the dew, so I'm going to go for the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil in the shade Sheer Medium. This is my favorite one. I like it more than the translucent. Again, from my travel Zuka bag, so you know I use these products in my real life. Just going to take a little bit and literally stamp across. So I'm not getting rid of the dew. I'm just sealing in the dew. And this veil product is so good and it's so easy that it still allows your skin to shine through. You see that? There's still a lot of luminosity and a lot of that natural radiance that I love for the summertime and also just for the current makeup game. I'm all about natural looking skin nowadays. So now quickly for the brows. I got this new Swipe Up Brow Gel from Persona Cosmetics. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Brown, just to give myself a hint of color and a hint of hold for my brows. I heard this is a really amazing product, so this one I'm actually testing out for the first time. Oh, this is really good. So this is one of those non-gel-like brow gels that you can use to give your brows a hint of color. The wand is super stiff, so you can actually perfect your brows too, using the wand. Now this I like. And the fact that it's not dispersing too much is also up my alley. I'm kind of feeling this. I feel like that was nice. Moving on. Little lip, also from Persona Cosmetics, using the shade Almond. All right, and here is the face. Showing you a close-up in 3, 2, 1. All right, so for sure the skin tint did not cover everything. You could still see my bumps, especially in that close-up. You could see some of my breakouts and some imperfections, but overall it did give my skin a bit of a blur. It disguised the bumps and the spots a little bit, but overall I think the complexion looks very healthy, very natural, radiant, glowy, and just comfortable. And I feel very confident in my skin. For $12 so far, I am pretty impressed, I gotta say. Obviously, I have to see how this wears. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm actually going to go to the gym. That's right, the gym. And I'm gonna put this through a sweat test. And then I'm gonna come back to you with the final wear test. Let's hit it. Okay, 5-hour wear test at the gym pre-workout. That's the skin. You okay, swatch model? Let's see how it wears. Whew, I am back at it. Wear test time after an hour and 15 minutes at the gym, 20 minutes on the treadmill, weightlifting. This is what my skin is looking like. Obviously, very sweaty. My back is drenched, but complexion is actually looking pretty damn dewy and good. What pores? Where are they? I don't really see them. Typically, I would be super flushed and super red in the face after running for 20 minutes, but the skin tint is actually preventing that from showing through. So I'm not saying you should wear this one to the gym, but I'm saying if you want to, you absolutely can. Let me go under some very unflattering lighting just to show you what it looks like. Overhead light, there goes the swatch model. And still, I gotta say, this face is looking pretty good. So this $12 skin tint by Milani just might be the one. I am pretty impressed, and I think I'm gonna give it another shot. This looks really, really good. I'm particularly impressed with the undertones. I felt like they were really, really flattering, and I'm hoping that sometime in the future they come out with more shades, because so far 8 is just not really cutting it. But anyway, that is my video. That is my wear test. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it, you guys. I'm gonna go take a shower, and you should click over here and check out more videos from me. Mwah! Peace out.